Hello there. Welcome back to our 12.2 world. And I've done a bit since we last spoke. I've got myself an Electro Blobs Wizardry workbench now, which I'll go into some other time though, because today I want to show you a little bit of Astral Sorcery, because I really need to get that done. As you can see, my wall of storage drawers has expanded along with my Corel tombstone graves. I've got a little bit of mine colonies stuff up now. We have a farm here. That's not actually a field. That's just some bonus land you can plant. I haven't actually made any fields yet, so she's just sitting around, not doing very much. Over here, though, is a hive of activity. This is the crusher, and I'm having her grind my infinite amount of cobblestone down to gravel and then to sand, because obviously, yeah, why do you need sand? You're in a desert. Because I don't want to make dirty great holes everywhere, and I need vast amounts of sandstone for what I'm doing out here. I mean, there's no chance of me building the town hall anytime soon. This is a level 1 restaurant, once again in the sandstone style. This is all in the sandstone style out here, obviously. We've got a level 1 sheep farm. Don't have any wheat, so there's no slaughtering going on, but she looks like she probably needs some shares as well. So I shall just give those to her, and then she can get back to work. She will eventually do something, probably. Ah, yep, there we go. Cancel the request, and 12.2 doesn't always realise when you've granted their requests, but there she goes, off to increase my giant pile of white wool. And then there's just a courier. I don't have a warehouse yet, but I thought I'd build a courier anyway, and my builder. Over here, however, there's more going on. I used the... Do I have it on me? Where has it gone? The building tool. One of the styles in 12.2 is Dwarven. I don't think that actually exists anymore in later versions. But this is just a Dwarven road. Which is a nice small road that I did lots of chunks of, and because I've got limited desert space out there, I stuck some residences in. So this is where everyone's actually living. I've got a road going over there for a project I'll show you some other time. But this way, we come out into Magic Forest from Thorncraft, which is like my all-time favourite biome. Oh, I'll put that away. There we are. And I have a forester over here, because obviously a forester in the desert biome isn't particularly useful. She's probably standing around, not doing anything, but nevertheless, no, she's off cutting something somewhere. Actually, something else I wanted to do, I was supposed to do that back at the base, but I'm just going to make myself a paxel, because as you can see, I've got quite a lot of stuff on my toolbar now, and I really could do with making some space. So I'm just going to combine a bronze axe, a bronze pickaxe, and a bronze shovel, and they come in all a variety of materials, and I've done it in the wrong order. So let's just actually bring that up and... there we go. And that's a paxel, and that works as a shovel, a pickaxe, and an axe. And I will enchant that with mending, so it actually survives. It's all solar. I've got a few enchantments in this pack that can repair. Anyway, what I'm doing now is going on a bit of a pilgrimage to the Astral Temple that's up the mountain. First of all, I need to figure out where I am. Hang on. I'm getting myself lost. No, I'm going the right way. It's a moose. It's a moose from Zawa. And another one. As I mentioned last time, a bit of a weird situation with not enough monsters spawning, even though I've increased the monster cap quite significantly. I am assuming that it's due to spawners and things below ground. We do have quite a lot of structures and things in this mod, in this pack. So as they are dealt with, hopefully things will perk up a little bit on the surface. It's only me that's worried about things being a bit dull on the surface, to be honest. Everyone else seems quite happy with the situation. It's not to say that the world is devoid of danger, but that it tends to be focused around particular points of interest. Anyway, wandering through the forest, there are two trees in Thorncraft. I'm using the dynamic versions. The Greatwood tree, which is absolutely incredible if you like wood. Like I'll get 49 logs from that if I chopped it down. And of course replanted it. And then Silverwood, which is more... There we are. Also quite a nice big tree. But is more used for more magical things. There is some oil that I'm really going to have to deal with, because it's making a hell of a mess. That's Buildcraft oil. So over this way is the realm of PVH. Just on the other side of these autumnal woods. I think she's left a trail for me. That's good, because I do get a little bit turned around sometimes. And as usual, her town is so much nicer looking than mine. That's not part of her town. That's actually an ancient warfare building. That's another thing. As I said, a lot of the structures have things associated with them, and this one has some fae associated with it. Friendly ones. Ancient Warfare uses creatures from other mods. These are all from Grimoire of Gaia. Or at least those two are. Oh, Spriggan is... Yeah. The Centaur is from Grimoire of Gaia. I think that Dryad is as well. I'm not entirely sure. Yep. Spriggan's from Ancient Warfare, and as are these Ents. Hello. And I can talk to them, and they'll make tree noises at me. And in here are the Nog, who are a faction. I assume the Fae are part of that faction then. The Nog must be a faction that gets on really well with the Fae, seeing as they're all here. Oh, there's a wizard from Electroblob's Wizardry as well in here, which is handy. I didn't know he was here. He's an Earth Mage, I'll have to remember that. And the Nog woman says I'm always welcome here, which is nice. And while you can't actually steal from their chests if anyone's looking in Ancient Warfare, you either have to kill everyone or be sneaking, and basically not have anyone looking. But these are nice people, so I wouldn't want to rob them anyway, because they are PVH's neighbours. I said Ancient Warfare structures come in much bigger things than that. You can get entire villages and towns. But that's a nice little one. But that's probably eating up a certain amount of the monster cap. But over here is PPHville. I don't know if she's named her town. And yeah, as usual, it's so much better laid out and designed than me, and has roads and everything. And there's lots going on. But what I actually want to do is head up into the mountain, because there was an astral temple above the mountain in this area, which is why I came down all this way. But I'm not entirely sure. She's built a staircase up there, but I don't know where it is yet, so I'm just going to follow this road. Actually, I should probably make a left at this point. because I believe it's lit up anyway. So I will find some lights. There's some lights. Let's try not to get myself murdered, but I don't think I will. Okay, I think it must be over here. Ah, that looks... Ooh, I don't know. Is that stairs? No, that's a tunnel. I'm getting close, I'm sure. PVH mine and desert tunnel. Yeah, there's a desert on the other, a different desert to my desert. Let's see if I can... Ah, there it is, over there. Because it's much easier to use somebody's stairs than try and climb a mountain. It's a fox. Ah, finally. Taste sword. I really need some graves dust. Well, actually, I beat up PVH as a zombie spawner down in the basement, so I've been beating that up a bit. So I'm actually okay for grave dust now. But before that, here we are. I'm not sure these were actually the stairs. Did I go the wrong way? Let's try that again. Here we are. Okay. Okay, yes. Here we are. Oh, hang on, that doesn't look right. I don't think I want to go in there. Is it this way? No, this doesn't feel right either. I'm sure I'm not supposed to be going... Maybe it is... No. It's all gone a bit wrong. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, here. Okay. Bounce, bounce, bounce. See, me, I just put a great big ladder up the side of the mountain. Oh, what's happened? Oh, it's a cloud. I'm in a cloud. I thought I was drowning or something then for a second, or something had gone horribly wrong. But no, I'm just above the cloud layer now. There used to be a mod called Clouds that allowed you to raise the cloud. Or cloud control, it was called. But it doesn't seem to exist anymore. It's a bit of a bother. Anyway, I'm at the top. And... yeah. Oh, that's the Astral Temple over there, so... let's... Oh! I just realised I forgot to bring... the box with me because I'm an idiot. So I'm just gonna make a waypoint here, and I always have admin powers turned on when I'm doing these. There we go. I'm just gonna run over here and grab my strongbox, because I was supposed to make a Paxel and pick that box up basically before I left here. Strongboxes are great, actually. They're from Thermal Expansion. They're very easy to make. They don't hold very much, but the important thing about them is that they hold their contents. When you break them. It's a little monument that PVH has built. Very nice. Right, now, where was I? There it is. And I've already been here once, actually, and knocked a hole in the side. They're quite pretty. They really are. And all these marble pillars and bits are part of the mod, and you can build all sorts of lovely things with them. But I've already knocked a hole in downstairs somewhere. Here we are. And as I said, there were a couple of chests of bits and pieces. We've got some Farmcraft crystals growing over there, completely unrelated to what we're doing at the moment. They're just here for the fun. Now, what I want to do, I want to do several things. Let's just grab all of this stuff actually. First thing I need to do is make a crafting bench and place it there. And so that's not a crafting bench. Let's try that again. Honestly. There we go. And that beautiful crystal will shine upon it and not do anything yet. I'm probably forgetting a step. Anyway, so as you remember, I was really in dire need of an ender pearl, and I finally got one. And honestly, I think I'm just getting old. Oh yes, marble. Marble for the bit. There we go. We've got a resonating wand. Now, with the resonating wand, I think I can click on this. Let me just check my Astral Sorcery book, because I'm clearly not knowing at all what I'm doing. Astral Sorcery book. Tell me your wisdom. No, did I want the other one? There we go. Luminous crafting table. Oh, right, yes. It's all coming back to me. All coming back to me. So we need another crafting table. And then we just want to... Where's it gone? And you can't do this anywhere else, but because we're getting moonlight from that crystal, that worked lovely. And now I can get rid of that. And finally, now we have a different crafting grid, and you see this little bar along the bottom tells you how much moon power you've got. But I don't think we need much at all for this. There ought to be more. Oh, it's because I haven't knocked a hole in the ceiling yet. Pardon me. I need to do this without breaking the crystal. There we go, that should be better. There might be another block I need to... Oh, it's day anyway. That'll be what that is. Oh, do I have to vandalise this whole place? I think I might have to. Well, anyway, I will worry about that later, when I'm not all flustered from trying to talk at the same time. What I'm trying to make, the whole reason for me coming here and wanting to do a video of this is Where's it gone? Ay, ay, ay. There we go, the grindstone. Now, unlike other benches, things are staying in it. And now if I hit it with this, it might work. No, I don't think there's enough. I don't think there's enough moonlight, which isn't surprising because, as I said, it is day. I am gonna have to knock some holes in things, I think. Do I have a bucket? No. Can I make a copper bucket? No. Is everything going wrong? Yep. So I really need to get rid of that water block. Oh well, nobody's watching anyway, so. What we're trying to do, actually, I can probably get it to resonate out here. If I just make a little bit of space. A little bit of space. Right, now. Oh, no, you haven't got line of sight. Let's try that again. There we go. Still not a lot going on in the way of... that's because you've still got a roof over yourself. Let's do something about that. There we are. There we are. That's what we like to see. Oh, thank goodness. So now... Oh, yes. We have a grindstone. Now, the grindstone is a wonderful bit of kit. It can do a number of things. Do I have any ore on me? I might do. I do. I have some iron ore. I've put some iron ore on it. And then if I'm just going to use a bare hand because I'm a little bit worried about what the other... This is your baby's first ore dabbler. How do I get it off? Oh, there we are. I have pulverized iron. So you can just... And you're getting double the... you're not usually, it's an 85% chance of getting double. And so it's a magical way of ore doubling. It's a bit laborious, but if you're low on iron or something else interesting, it's pretty worth it. We're not short of iron in this world, to be honest, compared with 20.1. I can't remember if the grindstone needs to be here or whether I can take it downstairs. I will take it with me and find out. Very random how long it takes. However, that's not the only thing it can do. I shall put my sword there. Right, now let's have a look at it. That did nothing. Okay. Maybe I'm forgetting. I know it can sharpen some weapons. Grind, 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 grind. Oh, there we go. Sharpened, increased 10% damage. Which is pretty cool. I don't know whether that would go up if I ground it some more. I think it costs durability, but if once I get a... let's... Oh, no, I can't put it back on. So that's... I guess it's just a 10% bonus. What I'm going to do is make another one of those grindstones. And hit it with the resonating wand again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but sure, I'll have a third. And there. I should probably make another one of these tables, actually. Hang on, what am I doing? There we are. I will make another one so I can have it nearer where I am. They don't necessarily have to be next to one of those great big. Oh, it's not going to let me fill it up. All right. Well, okay. I shouldn't have destroyed that crafting table. And I'm going to need another one, aren't I? There we are. So there, I've got all sorts of bits and pieces. I'd normally like to have one of these sort of a lot more near where I was living, but they were not being helpful. As I showed you last week, you get these. Oh, I only brought two with me. The little blue gems, what they're called, aquamarine. You can get them out of the Astral Sorcery fountains under the pillars, but they're also in sand. They're also embedded in sand, and you can just dig them up. Oh, anyway, heading back home. Yeah, if I could raise the if I can find a mod that will raise the cloud level up to above the mountains, it would make me happier. I don't like having to deal with cloud, particularly as I have a buildcraft quarry up on probably the mountain we're heading towards, and the cloud covers up what I'm actually digging. I will show you. There it is, just in the distance there. Actually, seeing as I'm here, I may as well show you it a little bit. This is pretty much the worst possible place to put a buildcraft quarry, but I'm not doing it for ore or anything. I'm doing it because I want. I'm basically digging a great big hole, very near, basically that's going to link up to my tunnel that I showed you. And then I can put some floors in. Oh, and that looks really bad. That's probably also where some of the monsters are hiding. I think that's from ice and fire. Yeah, let's leave that alone. It won't. I think they're not going to come out. I think it's safe, but still a little concerning. What's that? It's a snow golem. Hello. Are you really aggressive? Oh, yes, you are. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to sort you out. Where are you? Oh. Well, I guess he didn't have any hit points. Why is the XP running away? Oh, it was for my living bow. And that's a villager statue from the gravestone mod. Oh, Daedalus tried to swim in lava to escape zombie dog. Well, I don't see any of that up here. Now, these memorials are quite interesting because sometimes they actually spawn undead. But also, I could probably dig it up and get a dead villager body, which I'm not going to do right now. But there are ways to bring them back to life, which is handy if you're into villagers. Let's have a quick nap so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, as you can see, my little town is just there and the tunnel is almost below us. I just need to get over to my ladder. See, this is how I get up mountains. But some people find it a little alarming. Admittedly, I do also fall off mountains a lot. Also, I fall into my quarry pits. Falling is probably my number one method of dying. Anyway, what we've got here, it's still running at the moment. It probably needs a bit more fuel. There we go. This is a Buildcraft Stirling engine. It is your very basic, very low output engine, but it conveniently just takes stuff that burns. That's my good old clockwork engine that when I'm up here, I give it a bit of a spin just to speed things up a bit. Now, this thing's actually been going for several days. And so I can tell you exactly how deep it is just by clicking on here. That's down to Y111, and up here is Y197. So it's done about 86 levels or something. An awful lot of that, a fair bit of that was snow. We've still not got to any ore really. I mean, there's been some amber, and there's been a bit of coal. But in this particular Minecraft setup, there's not really much in the way of ores until you get down to ground level, it seems. So anyway, yes, the quarry, once you feed it energy, will basically set up this, I don't know what you'd call it, frame, and then it'll start slowly digging things up. I'm using this is all Buildcraft. You can actually use all other bits. Well, the Clockwork Engine's Forestry, which is a Buildcraft add-on, or at least it was back in the day. Modern Forestry obviously is having to do without Buildcraft being available, which is a shame, because the Buildcraft Quarry was genius, and I miss it, and I love it. There are other things like it, but they tend to be a bit more cheaty. I mean, this is obviously, super lazy, but I don't want to dig a pit like that with my bare hands. Come on. But yeah, Buildcraft pipes are really pesky. The quarry ejects or tries to eject the blocks it picks up only through the top. Using Buildcraft pipes, you have to have a wooden pipe at that point, and the wooden pipe has to be powered by a redstone engine, which is just overly fiddly in my opinion, but there you go. Then I've got some stone transport pipes, and they're just going into a couple of chests. And as you can see, I've got a lot of snow, got some worms, got some Ethereum shards that we found, but that really is it for interesting things. And I've got another strong box here, which is where I keep all my Buildcraft stuff. I've also got a combustion engine there, but I think that needs liquid fuel. And a portable tank. and a pump, which is what this is basically. This is the kit, the gear that I'm going to be using to pump all that oil out. But it's busy at the moment. I could make more. We'll see. Obviously, we've got mechanism and thermal expansion engines and available as well, and they're compatible mostly. But I wanted to just do this with buildcraft stuff to begin with, especially as I haven't found any osmium yet, I don't think. So anyway, we'll leave that to do its thing. And I think I might leave it there, actually, with a lovely view of the forest. You can see my lumberjack there below the clouds. Icy forest over there that I haven't really investigated yet. I haven't explored all that much so far. I just wanted to find a nice place to build and get set up and do my teching. The next thing I want to do really is I've got a few bee houses, but they're not for breeding. They're just for, you can just put the bees you find in them and they'll do their thing. But for bee breeding, you need apiaries. And for that, I need some more buildcraft and forestry machinery. And that is what I'm going to be doing next time, which may be very soon, because I've got an itch to get on with it. Because I do love my bees. Anyway, thank you for joining me again on this blast from the past. 12.2 still has so much to offer in the way of mods that, in the way of mods that haven't made it to modern Minecraft yet. Astral Sorcery, we've just scratched the surface. That's just all we were doing there, was just getting some basic tools together. The actual Astral Sorcery comes later, but having an ore doubler in my back pocket is just really useful at this point. So that's why I wanted to get that done. Anyway, thank you very much for watching.